Thank you for everything, Tay, sis. Are you home yet?
You must be tired too. I'm still on the way home in taxi. Thanks for dropping me off close to home earlier, though.
Right. Thank you too, Marie. I know you're busy with work.
No problem at all. We had to make sure the bride's family and I got married before you get married. I was so surprised when I heard you were getting married. In a good way, of course. My little brother's grown so much. It feels like you were still a baby just yesterday.
You always say that? Stop it. I'm already 24, you know? Don't treat me like a kid when I'm a grown man.
Well, it just feels like time has flown by. When Mom and Dad passed away, you were still 13. You had some pretty choice words to say to me, rebellious phase. I always curled up in a corner and cried.
I'm sorry. I was such a terrible teen. It's embarrassing to think about now.
Just kidding. I never cried. Haha. But you've really matured over the years. I'm so proud of you. I might cry at the wedding.
I wouldn't be who I am today without you, Marie. By the way, maybe next is your turn after I get settled down, eh? How's your love life going? Do you have a boyfriend now?
I have my hands full just looking after myself, and I have to go on a diet before looking for a boyfriend. I don't think I can find one the way I am now.
I'll be honest. You do look a little bigger than before. Maybe you haven't been exercising much because you've been so busy with work, but you should keep in shape a little bit, if only for your health. Remote work can keep you cooped up and without much exercise. I'm a little worried about you, Marie.
I joined a gym and started going there, at least, but I'm finding it hard to keep it up. It's hard to self-motivate. Some days, I probably don't even walk 20 feet, quiet, literally.
That doesn't sound good. Then why don't you get a dog? You love animals. I'm sure you'd take great care of a pet. You'd be an amazing dog mother. Our old dog, Sandy, used to love you the most. If you go for a walk, you might lose a few pounds, maybe.
But they do that you'll struggle to get married if you're a singer pet owner.
Plenty of single people get married even if they have a pet. You'll be fine as long as you don't become a crazy cat lady.
Hey, you don't have to be so harsh to cat owners. Then why don't you get a dog after you get married, Jax? Haha. And then I'd go see you every month.
Sorry, but no can do. Ellie can't stand animals.
I see. That's a pity. By the way, I forgot to give you my first impressions after meeting your fiancé today.
Oh, right. So, what did you think?
I'm impressed that you're going to marry such a beautiful woman. I did a double take when I saw her. She's like an Instagram model. I could picture her taking selfies from a yacht or something.
Took you a while to say something about her. Ha! I thought maybe you didn't like her because you didn't say anything to me.
Sorry. I mean, I'm okay with anyone who you choose. I trust your judgment. I'm happy as long as you're happy, Jax.
Yeah, I'm so happy right now. Ellie is kind and a real sweetheart.
Beautiful and a lovely person. You couldn't ask for more. I'll be glad to have such a wonderful sister-in-law.
Ellie said she was also glad that you seemed kind too. By the way, why don't you ask her to help with your diet?
Stop it! She'll faint if it's heard how much I weigh.
Don't exaggerate. Ellie isn't like that anyway.
But I will lose some weight to know the wedding. I need to get in shape to avoid embarrassing you.
I wouldn't be embarrassing by you. You're great as you are already.
I wish some handsome single guy would say that to me.
But I do want you to lose weight for your health, though.
Diet! Just you wait. I'll shed those pounds. I'll be like a whole new person. A few months later.
Good evening. It's Ellie. I asked Jax for your number. I just want to confirm that this is Marie I'm talking to.
Oh, hey, Ellie. What's up? By the way, I got your invitation. I'll send you a reply soon.
Yeah, the invitation. Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
If it's you texting me and not through Jax, maybe it's for a surprise or something?
Actually, not exactly. not the kind of surprise you're expecting anyway. You're going to come to the wedding, right?
Yeah, of course. That's the plan anyway.
Well, that's the thing. I'm sorry, but do you mind not coming to the wedding?
What? What do you mean by that? I don't understand. Are you guys gonna change your plans or something?
No, we're not. We're having the wedding in 2 months, as planned.
So you're telling me straight up not to go to the wedding?
That's right.
Ah, okay. May I ask why?
You'd be a real bother to have around for the wedding.
Well,
I'll be blunt, Marie. You're just too fat. I don't want some fat tub of lard to ruin my big day. I don't think you would understand because you're not married. But my wedding is the biggest moment of my life. It's what I've been dreaming of and building up to since I was a little girl. So I don't want to compromise.
I'm Jax's sister. I have every right to be there. Don't you think it would be weird for his sister not to be there?
It's better that way. Our wedding photos will be much better. We'll be able to fit more people in frame if you're not there to take up half of it. I could say that I was his sole beacon of light since he lost his parents.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm guessing you haven't talked to Jax about this? Because if you did, I know he wouldn't be on board with it.
You know what? I think he'll be fine. He also said that he wants you to lose weight. I guess you can tell if you look at me. Bet he cares very much about people's looks.
Well, I guess so.
You did see my parents, right? Then you should get it. My father legit used to be a model. My mother works at a cosmetics company. You can see that they're a good-looking couple, can't you?
Yes, I can.
And my friends are all attractive too. I'd hate for you to wreck our nice wedding videos and photos. Do you see what I'm saying?
Actually, I'm on a diet now. I've been losing quite a bit of weight. I'll be a pretty normal weight by the time the wedding comes. I wonder if you should reconsider.
How much weight have you lost since you started?
11
Just 11 albs. Haha. I guess you're around like 5'2", right? Maybe we can talk again when you're 100 elbs or lower. Anyway, losing weight doesn't fix ugly, you know? Someone fat and ugly like you can't join the wedding. Just losing weight isn't enough in your case. Sorry, but just flush that wedding invite down the toilet.
Right. Okay, got it?
Really? I'm glad you understand, but don't you worry. We can interact normally expect for the wedding. I'm looking forward to a wedding gift from you. Haha.
You bet. But I'm sorry about my subpar appearance.
Well, you should seriously consider plastic surgery after you lose some weight. You're almost 40, Marie. So you need to invest financially if you want to get married.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you for the advice, Ellie. A few days later. Hey, what time are you coming back today, Ellie?
I'm talking to Dana about the wedding now, so I guess it'll be in a couple of hours.
Okay. I got a reply from Marie about the wedding invitation, but she isn't going to come. I asked her about it, but she told me that it wasn't a mistake. She said I should ask you for the details of what's going on.
Oh, that? I got her not to join the wedding? You think that's for the best as well, right, Jax?
What? I absolutely don't think that. Why would you do that?
Someone fat and gnarly like your sister would be very out of place at our wedding, wouldn't she? I bet you'd be embarrassed for other people to find out that you're related to her. So I told her not to come for you. I know it would have been awkward for you to do to your own family.
What the hell? Are you for real? You need go apologize to her right now.
What do you mean apologize? What for? I know that's just a joke. You're so funny, babe.
I'm serious. You told my only family not to join the wedding? What have you done? You want me to have no family there at our wedding?
The wedding, if 4 is first, though. We should prioritize ourselves above others. It's fair to cut people out of the guest list, no? It's a day for making memories that'll stay with us for the rest of our lives.
Do you have any idea how much this wedding is going to cost us?
Well, yeah. It's only natural because we're very particular about details.
Do you know who paid for those expenses?
You did, didn't you?
You think I paid for all that? Of course. I couldn't afford it all alone. Marie paid for over half of it.
Really?
She asked me not to tell you. She was over the moon that I had such a lovely woman as a bride. Marie didn't want you to feel that you owed her. But look at how you treated her.
But you said that she should lose weight too.
Well, yeah. But I'm not so shallow that I only care about her appearance. I wanted her to lose weight for her health, not so she would fit into our wedding. We're not casting a move. I can't believe I even have to say this to you.
Seriously? So you'd be fine with her being next to you in the wedding pictures? That land whale?
You're really unbelievable. Don't insult my family anymore. You need to be very careful about what you say from now on. I didn't realize you were like this. I can't believe how shallow you are. This is no time to be thinking about a wedding.
Shallow. Like a poor after your sister jumps into it. Sorry. I couldn't help myself. I swear I'll stop. Just don't cancel the wedding.
I honestly don't know what to do now. I need to reconsider everything. But I'm really mad. I fell for you because of how kindly you treat your friends and me. But thinking about it, you only surround yourself with conventionally attractive people. I guess you only see beauty as skin deep.
Look, it's okay for us to spend time with Marie. Just keep her out of our wedding. I don't want her to taint my special day. That's all I'm asking for.
Do you think that makes it any better? Sorry, I don't think I'm ready to see you right now. I'm going to stay with my sister for a little while.
Wait, what? You can't. I've got to try on dresses this week. And how are you going to get to work?
I'll drive to work from Marie's house.
Do you even realize how many hours that's going to take? I'll go home now, so just stay there. We need to talk.
I don't want to hear anything from you right now. You don't want to apologize to her? Then fine, I'll go do it on your behalf.
Why do I need to? You want me to apologize to her, of all people? I don't want to stoop to her level.
You really don't get what was wrong about what you did, huh? I'm really disappointed in you. You're a terrible person. The next day.
Marie, good morning. Jax is staying with you. Is that right?
Yeah, he is. I've rarely seen him quite this angry. You told him about the wedding, didn't you?
Yeah, and he's ignoring my texts. Can you tell him to call me back after he gets back from work?
I've been telling him to talk it out with you since yesterday, but he won't listen to me. He's being stubborn about talking to you.
He told me that he'll reconsider marrying me, you know. This is all your fault, Marie. How are you going to take responsibility for this?
Excuse me? It's my fault.
Darn right it is. It's because of the way you look. I didn't expect there would be someone so ugly in Jax's family. You look nothing at all like him. It's hard to believe you two are blood relatives. So, you can't blame me for that.
Everyone says that. But this is exactly the sort of thing that Jax is bothered about with you. He's rightfully angry because of your verbal abuse. I think it's fair for people to have preferences for how others look, but you should take his feelings into account. Meet him halfway here, Ellie.
Then can you tell him that yourself declined the wedding invitation? It's the truth, after all. I had to tell him about our conversation because you wouldn't play along. Can you just tell a little white lie for me? Then Jax won't blame me any longer. You can do that, can't you? Our marriage depends on it.
That's not quite what I had in mind. Look, I'll be satisfied if you just apologize and approve of my attendance at the wedding. I'll forgive you, and it'll be water under the bridge. As long as you two are happy, I will be too.
Do you really want to join the wedding that badly? You can't just forget this happened and move on.
I'd like to join if I can.
Hey. Fine. You win. But can you avoid getting in our pictures and videos as much as you can? I'll be the star of the day. This sucks big time, but I'll tolerate it.
What the hell, Ellie? You really are rotten to the core.
Excuse me? What did you just say to me?
It's me, Jax. I've been looking at Marie's phone this whole time.
What?
You don't feel a shred of remorse, do you? I didn't think I could be any more disappointed in you. Yet, here we are.
Why are you with your sister? You're supposed to be at work now.
I took some time off. I had a lot on my mind.
You mean about if we should go ahead with the wedding?
It's bought, just the wedding. I was thinking about our future too. I'm not so sure this is going to work.
No, you can't mean that. You're saying that you're dumping me over this. You're kidding, right?
What makes you think I'm kidding? I don't find what you did to Marie funny in the slightest.
But why? Just because I told your sister not to come to the wedding? That's it. You'd throw away our future together just for something so small?
It's a big deal for me, though. I told you before. Marie busted her butt working to support me from when I was 13 until I finished college.
Yeah, I've heard that story so many times.
She's been like my missing mom ever since my parents passed away from that accident. To me, she's the most important person in the world. My only true remaining family. How could you treat her like that?
I should be your number one going forward. Why do you take the side of that ugly porker over me? Are you sure you only love your sister as family? U.W. So creepy.
Say whatever you want, as long as it makes you feel better.
Then I'll tell everyone about this. Jax prefers his fugly cow sister over me. I bet they wouldn't see you the same way after that.
Sure, do it.
You really mean that? You're going to put her first. You said you loved me, but was it even true?
That's not how this works. This isn't a beauty contest, Ellie. I loved you more than anything, of course. But Marie literally got me to where I am today. I owe her everything. If she did something bad to you, I wouldn't hesitate to take your side. But she's not the one to blame here. But you still had the audacity to berate her and force her to not go to the wedding. The wedding that she paid for, might I add.
Oh, she's hardly blameless in all this. She did do something. So that's why we're having this argument right now. She was trying to ruin my wedding with that horrid appearance of hers. Wake up, Jax. I'm your fiancé, aren't I?
I'm awake, all right? I just made up my mind. The marriage is off.
What?
I can't be with someone so shallow who only judges people by appearance. I told you that Marie is providing a good chunk of the funds for the wedding, but you still refuse to apologize. You're twisting this whole thing to make yourself the victim, even though you're the one who hurt someone. So I'm not marrying you.
Hey, Jax. Calm down, okay? I apologize for what I said to your sister without talking to you about if first. But I had my reasons.
What reason might that be? I bet it's just for bragging right on your social media. I heard from your friends after this whole thing went down. You've been putting down others for their appearance forever.
Who did you ask?
I can't tell you that. I had to practically force this information out of your friends. They said that you are kind to the people that you approve of, but you're a monster to others. I feel stupid for not seeing all this sooner. Although I should be grateful that I found out before being trapped in a marriage with you.
So, you're going to believe other people over me? You fiancé?
I think it's fair enough. It's true that you berated my sister, right?
Well, it's just I was exited because a wedding is a big once-in-a-lifetime event. I'm sorry, but I got a little carried away.
You even tried to make Marie lie to me, all just so you don't have to be the bad guy. What you did was out of this world crazy.
Sorry, Jax. I'm so sorry.
It's not me who you need to apologize to, right?
I'll apologize to Marie too. So, won't you give us another chance?
I won't. You don't deserve another chance. You don't get to humiliate and exclude the only family I have, then still expect us to carry on as normal.
But why? Why are you on that morbidly obese woman's side? I don't get what you're thinking. You'll only regret it if you ditch me. It won't be long before you come crawling back to me.
Not a chance. You're the one who's ugly to me.
What did you say?
All I can see now when I look at you is your horrid attitude and mean-spirited nature. It's so ugly to me. I'd rather die than marry someone with such an ugly personality.
After that, after my brother explained the situation to Ellie's family, the wedding was called off. I heard that not a single soul consoled Ellie while she cried waterfalls. Her parents had no ideas what their daughter was doing until Jax enlightened them. They went out of their way to visit my town from far away to apologize. They even brought Ellie with them. Apparently, she tried to spread rumors that it was Moni and Jax's fault, but she was avoided by all her friends, who knew the truth. She was left friendless. Her parents were kind enough to pay for the wedding cancellation fees, but they fully intend on getting the money back from Ellie eventually. They said it was only fair, because Ellie doesn't really regret what she did. As for my brother, he told me he was glad to see the real Ellie before committing to marriage. He was trying his best to be positive, but I could tell that he was down after his marriage plans went up in flames. I know Ellie caused it, but I felt so bad that the wedding was canceled in part because of my appearance. So I decided to get serious about going on a diet. I also moved in with a friend who offered to share her dog together. It might be a little late for me to get married, but I feel much better after a successful diet. 3 years have passed since my brother ended things with Ellie. Jax introduced me his new girlfriend recently. She is very thoughtful and lovely. Her smile makes me feel all fuzzy inside. I'm guessing I'll be invited to their wedding in the near future. I'll have no qualms about attending now, because my body is much fitter and healthier. I'm glad that my little brother is happy now after overcoming his past trauma. I hope his happiness will last forever. Thanks for subscribing.